Hey everybody, I'm Kirsten and welcome back to my channel. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button and give me a big thumbs up, and thanks for coming back. So today I kind of wanted to talk about COVID-19, the vaccination, a little bit of my experiences with all of it. About a year ago, I started working at the COVID testing site. I was laid off from work for about a month and a half, and then I got the call saying that I can come work at the hospital's testing site, which at first I was very apprehensive because we didn't know much about COVID-19. We didn't know how this virus worked, how it spread. Like it was a lot to take in, but I was out of work and I wanted to get back to work. So I was a little hesitant, but I'm like, I can do this. I can do this. So I started working at the testing site, which to start out, it was on a mobile medical unit, which is a big bus. And we had a tent outside. So how it worked was when I started there, I was medical office associate. So I sat on the computer, they radioed back to me. I was able to get the patient's name, their birthday, see if they were in our system, and I would generate orders. So when they would be radioed back, they would come through the tent and the girls would go outside in their full PPE, which we were outside. So they just wore a face shield, an N95. They wore gowns, gloves, all the PPE that we had, and then we would test them. So that's what we did for the first, like 9 months, was to be on the mobile medical unit and outside of the tent. Nobody actually contracted the virus during that time frame that worked there, which was absolutely amazing. I enjoyed working there because I felt like I was doing something great. Being there, helping the patients, helping them feel better, seeing what's going on, helping to ease their anxiety. So in about November, the hospital decided that we had to go to a building because it was getting too cold for us to test outside and to be out there in all types of weather, because during rain or shine and over the spring and the summer, we were outside through any types of weather. I was actually able to start swabbing and doing that patient interaction, apart from being on the bus, generating the orders, answering phones, talking to the security guard. So I'm in nursing school, and during COVID, I did not get a lot of clinical experience, patient experience. I was doing a lot of simulation, which I got used to hitting the buttons, but not that the one-on-one patient interaction, doing the vitals, asking the patient how they were doing, what's going on, were they exposed. So being able to step off the bus and test those patients made me feel amazing. Not amazing because they were sick and they were at the testing site, but the fact that I was able to help them. I had a lot of patients come through who were very scared and timid about this test, which I understand why, because the virus is new, we don't know much about it, and we are going up your nose. So obviously everyone is going to be timid and a little scared, and do we know what we're doing? Do we not know what we were doing? But there was this one person that came through. They were so nervous, and I was able to ease their anxiety. The patient actually held onto my hand the whole time, which I have gloves on, so I had gloves on, face shield, everything. And they thanked me. They thanked me for helping calm them down and telling me that it wasn't as bad as they thought it was. It was a great experience. And then when we moved indoors to the testing site, it was actually a trucking place that the hospital revamped, which was pretty cool. We actually started to wear PAPRs because since we were in a building, we had to wear the PAPRs over our head we needed that continuous air because we were no longer outside and the air free flowing. So that was a different change of pace. And we got really busy. There were a couple of us that ran that test site for like a month or two during the busiest time before we got extra help. COVID-19 has been my life for the past year and a half. As everybody knows, our lives have been turned upside down. We haven't had a normal life. We're still wearing masks, but hopefully that'll be changing soon. I enjoyed working at the testing site. It is May 31st, 2021, and our testing site is going to be closing for good June 11th. It breaks my heart because I have a family with these people. I was able to meet so many people within our hospital organization. I've worked with PAs, MDs, people that wanted to come work at the site and help those patients, help make it better. We all became a family. So I'm very sad in that aspect. And I've been going through a lot of emotions because it's closing. But in a positive way, it's really good because hopefully we're headed to some normalcy, and we will be able to get back to those everyday activities without having to mask up and just be able to do everything. I decided to get vaccinated. I was very nervous to get vaccinated. I did not make my decision lightly. I really didn't. I read a lot of articles. My decision to get vaccinated was really educational, and with working in the medical field, I decided that it was right for me to do it because I am on track to become an RN, and I thought that was the best decision for me. I wanted to go over with you on what I felt through my first dose, what I felt through my second dose. So my first dose I had in December, which I was considered frontline worker, so I was able to get in the first round of the Pfizer vaccine. The first day I felt tired, out of it, and I felt that way for a few days, which it wasn't really bad, and my arm hurt really bad. So like, you know, like when you get a flu shot, it's sore. This was a different type of sore. The symptoms I had didn't really start until my second dose, which was the middle of January. Day one was the same thing. It was tired. It was feeling out of it. I found myself kind of zoning out a lot more. Day two, I had a headache. My joints were so sore. I have never had joints that sore in my entire life. I didn't even know that was possible to feel like that. My whole body hurt and my bones hurt. Like, I know I said this already, but I didn't know it was possible. How can you feel like that, deep within your bones? But day three, I was nauseated, no vomiting or anything, no diarrhea, just nauseated, and my joints hurt still, my bones, and my arm was so sore. But by day four, I was perfectly fine. It was like nothing ever happened. I believe I made the right decision to become vaccinated. I haven't had any other issues since then, other than just being tired, but I work a lot and I'm in nursing school, so me being tired is perfectly normal. As much as I'm ready to get back to normalcy, I am going to miss my COVID-19 family. We were all pulled from different parts of the hospital to join in and help out our community. And being there and hearing patients say, thank you for doing this, thank you for being here for us, that just melts my heart. And I know that I'm in the right field. I wondered for a long time if me going back to nursing school was the right decision for me. And the first time a patient said, thank you for doing this. Thank you for easing my anxiety. Thank you for putting your life on the line to be here for us. Made me know that I chose the right path. That I chose the right path to help people. I just wanted to share with you my experience from working at the testing site and how I felt after getting the Pfizer vaccine. But thank you for tuning in today. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, give me a big thumbs up, and I will see you next time.